Now, I would like to request Mr. Mohidul Saad to come to the stage to say a few words.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
So my speech is going to be a bit longer, and I apologize in advance for that, because I need to thank a lot of people. As you can see, we have done a lot, and put a lot. So just bear with me. Bhabhi, please come in. Please, Bhabhi. So NNMC President, Brother Dr. Sharif, NNMC Vice President, Brother Sajid, NNMC Board of Trustees, Brother Anis, NNMC Board of Trustees, Brother Hindi, Dr. Kuddus, Brother Barkat, Brother Tobarok, who could not be with us today, distinguished guests, my fellow community brothers and sisters, and my dear sons and daughters. You are all my sons and daughters. You are all the kids are. Let me first thank you all for coming to this NNMC Ping Pong Club opening ceremony. Let me thank our sons and daughters first for coming. I know most of you have school tomorrow. You have homework to do, exams to prepare for, and you are busy with so many other activities. But you have decided to come. As a member of this community, I am very proud of you. And I am very proud of your dedication to community service and your attitude of giving. May I ask all of my sons and daughters who are 8 to 26 years old to stand up, please. You can stand 25. You are our sons and daughters, and you are our future leaders. It is our responsibility to groom you so that you can become our future leaders. If we fail to groom you properly, it would be a huge loss for us, and devastating impact will sure to follow. You showed up in droves and worked so hard on the first day of volunteering here. You are my hero, and you are our hero. Please teach us new and better ways of doing things. Get involved in our community, in your community, and let us know what we can do for you. Everything will be done, whatever you ask for the betterment of this community. I thank you very much. I'm going to take a bit of your time, and it might be too long, but those brothers need to be recognized and thanked. They are the unsung heroes of our community. They work very hard for the betterment of our community and not for recognition, but from their sense of responsibility and their sense of doing good. We need more brothers and sisters like these so that we can become a strong and vibrant community. Let us give a big hand to Brother Shahid for doing an excellent job. Let me thank our brothers from NNMC Board and NNMC Committee for making the time to join this event on a weekday. We recognize your commitment and the sacrifices you are making every day on our behalf in building a vibrant community and united Muslim Ummah. Let me also thank those brothers and sisters who kindly joined us after the Isha prayer We also recognize your commitment, and we do appreciate your participation and your commitment in building an united Ummah. Though they have asked not to be named, but I'm going to do so, and I'll apologize to them later. I'm so humbled and happy to be able to thank them in your presence. I want to thank Dr. Quddus first for naming the project as Beautification Project. He did not stop with naming. He would make plans and be the first one to volunteer to get the job done. He cleaned carpet, vacuumed, mopped the floors, and so much more. He would not only show up, but he would show up prepared with whatever we might need. I am so happy and delighted to see a community member like Dr. Quddus, who is very dedicated to the community and community projects. Luckily, Dr. Quddus had help, and his big helper was Brother Kabir. I'll talk about Brother Kabir a bit later. Let me give a brief history so that you understand how we got here. About 4 years ago, Brother Barkat decided to donate his home ping pong table for community purposes. It needed a home, and Brother Billah was kind enough to give us a home for those tables at Econo Lodge. Ping Pong Club called Econo Lodge its home for the last 4 years until Brother Billah sold it. I want to thank Brother Billah for selling that motel. And I'm going to explain now why.
And sharing his profit with the community.
The selling of the motel was a blessing in disguise, as one of the brothers said it so nicely. And that brother happens to be Brother Shahid Kamal. If he had not sold the motel, Ping Pong Club would not have needed a new home, and we would not have approached NNMC. Because of this need, some of the brothers, mainly Dr. Quddus, Brother Tabarak, and Brother Barkat, started communicating with NNMC. As a community, our involvement got stronger, and as a Bangladeshi community member, I am so proud of this involvement. Let's give a big hand for all those brothers. When Brother Barkat called on to the Bangladeshi community members, they responded, and so did our sons and daughters. The beautification project, as Dr. Quddus calls it, got started, and we had our first volunteering event on October 7th, where 45 volunteers from Bangladeshi community participated. I sincerely thank you for all your participation. That day, with your participation, you showed how to build a strong and vibrant community. When young and not so young work together for a common purpose that is bigger and better than each of us. More volunteers participated on that day than we had the registration for. I have not seen anything like this before. Usually, less volunteers show up than the registration number. That was just the start of the beautification process. Lot more work were done by a handful of people, and I am going to name them. Brother Kabir, may I ask you to stand, please? Brother Kabir has been instrumental in the beautification project. Anything needed to be done, he is the first one to volunteer. He volunteered to clean the carpet, volunteered to transport heavy items, vacuumed this place, mopped floors, donated his ping pong table, sitting right there on that corner, used his big van for transporting unused items many, many times, and he did so, and he did much more. He was always there to help whoever needed it. He is an amazing community member, and I'm so proud to be in his team. Thank you. Thank you, Brother Kabir. Seriously, let's give this brother a big hand. I have an emotional story to share that I experienced on that day of the carpet cleaning. The day of the carpet cleaning was hastily scheduled, and we had one volunteer, and that was Brother Kabir. During lunch, I stopped by to say hello to Brother Kabir. He was busy cleaning the carpet, and another brother was kneeling down on the floor and scrubbing the carpet with the scrubber. If you have scrubbed carpet before, you very well may know how hard job that is. The brother who was scrubbing the carpet recently had 3 heart bypass surgeries. That brother is no other than Brother Khosru. Can we stand, please? Well, I'll stop crying now. Oh. Brother Tanvir was another big help, who along with Brother Kabir spent countless hours at the waste management dump site to get rid of the stuff nobody wanted. He helped loading those unwanted stuff with other brothers. His energy and spirit of giving was amazing to watch. On the first day of his volunteering, not only he showed up with 2 of his sons, and he brought along Brother Alam's son as well. Let's give Brother Tanvir a big hand. Brother Tanvir, are you here? Can you stand, please? Thank you, brother. We had volunteers as young as 8 years old, Sani and Bonnie, who are the son and daughter of Brother Khosru. Sani and Bonnie, please stand. Sani is 12 and Bonnie is only 8, and they showed up with their dad to help us. Let's give Sani and Bonnie a big hand. Towards the end of our cleanup project, we needed to get rid of heavy stuff. And we needed strong brothers. Brother Shahid Kamal, right here. Brother Shahid Mia, who is not here today. Brother Lokman, who is not here today. Many other brothers were there to help load those big items to Brother Kabir's van. Let's give those brothers a big hand. Another brother who rarely shows up to play ping pong, but always there to crack jokes, and the first one to donate money for the cause Ping Pong Club members decide on. I called that brother and asked him for help, and he agreed right away. I needed help on ordering a cake from El Dorado, as they make the best cake in town. He only asked the size and configuration. He not only ordered the cake, he also designed ping pong bat and ball when he ordered it. I didn't ask for it. He did it on his own. That shows how dedicated he is to the club and how much he cares about our community. You already know who I am talking about. That brother is none other than Brother Amjad Chaudhuri. Let's give a big hand. Can you stand, please? Thank you. I feel fortunate to know all the brothers in the NNMC Ping Pong Club. They are the most generous and fun-loving people I have ever met. They are always willing to participate in projects which are good for the community. I thank each and every member from the bottom of my heart. I want to recognize 2 Ping Pong Club members who helped us move from Econo Lodge to here with their truck. They are busy with their multiple businesses, but they are kind enough to make time for our move. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Shoishav. Can we stand, please? And Brother Shahid, he had his son's appointment that day. He did not say no. He came and helped us. Big hand for Brother Shahid. And Ping Pong Club brothers, you are the best. Thank you. Yes, I'm taking too long. And it's getting boring after a while. But this brother is the cornerstone of what we do here at NNMC Ping Pong Club and also in our community. This unsung hero in this beautification project was one brother who was everywhere doing stuff, doing everything, which are very time consuming and needed a lot of patience. The brother specifically asked not to mention his name, but I feel obligated to do that. He's a selfless man and always there to help others, always working to make our community stronger and better, always working to increase the participation of our sons and daughters. He made dozens of phone calls to organize the first event, and because of his repeated phone calls, our participation was so high on the first day of volunteering. He spent countless hours changing all the locks for all the rooms in this building. For that, he had to make several trips to Home Depot so that they can be done in most economical manner. He made numerous trips to the industrial cleaning supply place, organized volunteers, encouraging others and keeping them motivated. During the last phase of the beautification project, we had a room full of plastic bottles. He found a place where it can be sold for pennies. But before they can be sold, the bottles had to be emptied. They had to be smashed. When this brother came to pick up the bottles, what he found was that many of the bottles still had water in it. We realized that he can't just take it the way it is now and sell it. All the bottles had to be emptied first, smash them, and then rebag them for selling. It would take a minimum of 100 man-hours to get this job done. We're at a loss and not sure what should be done. He decided to store those plastic bottles in his place of business and do it slowly. This is just one example of what this brother is all about. And that brother is no other than Brother Barkat. I thank you all for coming to the NNMC Ping Pong Club opening ceremony. My apologies for making this too long. Thank you so much.